Division match between two London clubs. That was back in 1907 in front of 65,000. They're about to meet here at the Emirates. I'm Derek Ray on the gantry and Stuart Robson is next to me. Stuart, this ought to be special.
Well, it should be, Derek. It's a rivalry that's really grown in recent times, but one that's provided some excellent games. Let's hope it doesn't disappoint today.
Well, so many terrific players have come through German youth academies in recent years. One such player is Kai Havertz. Stuart, what do you expect to see from him today?
Well, Derek, we know he loves linking up with other players, but it's when he's in and around the penalty area, that's when he's at his most dangerous. When he plays little 1-2s around his marker and then plays the next forward pass into a runner. He could be the key to unlocking this defence.
The Chelsea move still flowing. Advantage to them. Able to get a body in the way. Magnificent challenge to win it back. And this is the Arsenal starting 11. Aaron Ramsdale is the goalkeeper. Granit Xhaka plays with Thomas Partey in central midfield. And the centrepiece of the attack today is Gabriel Jesus. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. Here's the lineup for Chelsea. Edouard Mendy starts in goal. Kalidou Koulibaly plays alongside Thiago Silva in central defence. N'Golo Kanté starts alongside Raheem Sterling in the centre of the park. And they line up with just the one striker looking... Oh, and he didn't miss by very much.
Yeah, he adjusted his body so well there. It's a great piece of skill, and he probably deserved the goal.
And with play having stopped, a chance for the referee to go back and hand out the caution. Now, how about the short corner? Veering in field here. In it goes! That will do nicely for starters. First goal of the game. Arsenal restart the game then, and they have work to do as they try to wipe out that last goal. Bukayo Saka. Possibilities in the centre. Perfect example of how to put in a tackle, and a corner will be next. Can he deliver it with accuracy? Well, pressure building, another corner. Not all that convincing defensively. Well, they're trying to keep the pressure on in the form of another corner. And over comes the corner. But no one latched onto it. And the counter looks on here, options available. All hands on deck. Havertz. It opens up for Havertz. Determined defending. Well, sitting deep like this might be a dangerous game. And he takes it on, and the body in the way. Oh, he's given it away. Kai Havertz. Can he find the net? Well, it looks so promising, but a goal kicked the outcome. Kovacic. And now was Joao Felix. And return to Conte. Sterling. He takes aim. The keeper was never likely to be in trouble then. Alexander Zinchenko. Granit Xhaka. And he takes it away. Aspilicueta. And the Chelsea throw-in coming up here. Koulibaly. Conte now. Sterling. Reece James. Sterling has it. Advantage, Arsenal. Martin Ødegaard. Well, the counter chance looks very real. Gives it a go. Well, getting in the way, superb save.
Well, it's been a while, but these fans are now coming to life. Can they equalise here?
We'll see about the delivery. No keeper will mind that sort of corner. Mount. And Arsenal unable to retain possession. Sterling. And then with a real chance. And it's gone in here. Just what Chelsea fans wanted to see. Their lead extended to 2 goals. So back underway with the scoreline standing at 2-0.
Well, Chelsea have had so much possession, as you can see. They've passed it well, their movement's been good, and they've been well working their lead. Could get even better here.
Yes, it might be on for them once more. Superb block. Raheem Sterling has done it!
Well, here it is again. First to the ball, clever header and a good finish. He's done really well there.
Well, the ball is moving again, and Chelsea are quite simply running away with this. Now the play, and an Arsenal throw-in forthcoming. Zinchenko. Well, the cross didn't get past the first defender. N'Golo Conte. Bad pass. And it's Gabriel Jesus. Well, we really have to call that a squandered opportunity, Stuart.
Well, what a waste that is. It's far too easy for the keeper. He should have made him work harder there.
Sterling. And the electronic board delivers the news. 2 minutes of stoppage time. And Kai Havertz. Mount. Kai Havertz. An effective challenge. So half-time, that will close the book on the first half here at the Emirates. Well, second half underway here, and Arsenal quite simply need to lift themselves. Now what can they produce on the flank? Great block from Thiago Silva. It did look dangerous for a moment, but the keeper has it now. Thiago Silva. Conte now. João Felix. And on to Kovacic. It opens up for Havertz. Spectacular save. Top-class goalkeeping. They will now make use of their substitutes bench. Take it short. It's Sterling cutting in. Well, he would have been disappointed had he spilled that one. Possession lost by Arsenal. N'Golo Conte. Lovely ball over the top. Well, the keeper had plenty to think about with bodies around him. Havertz. And a tidy tackle. Now can they counter clinically? Closed down straight away. And he couldn't quite get himself back on side, Stuart.
Well, as a player, you need to be able to change your mind. But he wasn't able to, and that's a poor pass.
Koulibaly. And into the last 30 minutes now. Reece James. Havertz. And now Sterling. A really sumptuous ball. Brilliantly blocked. James. Kai Havertz. Beautifully disguised ball. Superb block on the back of the ball from the flank. Oh, great block. Conte. Felix. In position. Well, flinging himself up the ball. Short corner routine. Mount. Gives it a go. And that's sound goalkeeping. Now, how about the short corner? Has a go. Terrific block. Into the final 20 minutes. James. Here's Kovacic. Deserves credit for winning the ball back. Martin Ødegaard. Saka. Arsenal finding space on the wing. The header needed to be a lot better than that. Didn't really make the keeper work. Conte. Kai Havertz. It's a weighted pass. It could be up for grabs. Well, I'm not sure about you, Stuart, but I can't believe what I've just seen.
Well, I agree with you. They don't come much easier than that, do they? What a miss that is.
Pepe, can he finish? And no way through. And over it comes. It comes to absolutely nothing. Arsenal have given it away. And a good-looking ball. He might profit from here, you know. He tries it in. Credit to them for winning back possession. Saka. Thomas Partey. Pepe. And making the move to the inside. And he's done well to tip it over the bar. Time for a change then. So the corner played into the box. Well, full marks to him for that header, but the goalkeeper did his job. Well, a chance for them again to play it over from the corner flag.
Oh, that is a majestic goal! Volleyed home with precision and style. Superbly done.
Well, here's another look at it. Certainly delivery into the box couldn't have been any better. And then what a strike. The lovely half volley. It's so difficult to keep these down. This is a very tidy finish.
No shortage of goals on this match. 3-1. Aspilicueta. Felix. An alert piece of defending. Thomas Partey. Martinelli. Arsenal have given it away. Teammates available. And 3 minutes will be added on for stoppages. It has to be. Oh, he's missed it. And that might be their fate sealed.
Well, that must be it. He surely had to score there.
So a personnel change then. Joao Felix. Kovacic. And now Sterling. And a tidy challenge. And that is full time. Chelsea have prevailed. 3 points for them. What did you make of it all?
Well, Derek, it's a comfortable win in the end. Fully deserved their victory because they dominated every aspect of the game. It was a really good result for them here today.
Veering in field here.
In it goes! That will do nicely for starters. First cut.
Veering in field here.
In it goes! That will do nicely for starters. First goal of the game.
Well, getting in the way. Superb save.
Well, it's been a while, but these fans are now coming to life.
Sterling. And in with a real chance.
And it's gone in here. Just what Chelsea fans wanted to see. Their lead extended to 2 goals.
Yes, it might be on for them once more. Superb block.
Raheem Sterling has done it.
And on to Kovacic.
Spectacular save. Top-class goalkeeping.
They will now make use of their substitutes. Conte. Felix.
In position.
Well, flinging himself at the ball. Mount.
Gives it a go.
And that's sound goalkeeping. And he's done well to tip it over the bar. Time for a change then. Well, Well, a chance for them again to play it over from the corner flag.
Oh, that is a majestic goal! Volleyed home with precision and style. Superbly done.
Clearing in field here.
In it goes! That will do nicely for starters. First goal of the game.
Well, getting in the way, superb save.
Well, it's been a while, but these fans are now coming to life.
Sterling.
And in with a real chance. And it's gone in here. Just what Chelsea fans wanted to see. Their lead extended to 2 goals.
Yes, it might be on for them once more. Superb block.
Raheem Sterling has done it.
It's North London against West London coming up. In other words, Arsenal against Chelsea here at the Emirates. I'm Derek Ray, and sharing commentary with me today is Stuart Robson. Stuart, this is usually feisty.
It certainly is. It's another London derby which has become very competitive recently. If both teams play at their best today, we should be in for a great game.
And so the starting 11 for Arsenal. Aaron Ramsdale is the goalkeeper. Granit Xhaka plays with Thomas Partey in central midfield. And leading the line today is Gabriel Jesus. And saved by the keeper. Here's the lineup for Chelsea. Edouard Mendy stands between the posts. Kalidou Koulibaly plays alongside Thiago Silva in central defence. N'Golo Kanté starts alongside Raheem Sterling in the centre of the park. And they line up with just the one striker looking to do a bit of damage. Clattered away. Partey. And on to Xhaka. Danger averted. Xhaka. Here's Gabriel Jesus. And he read it really well. Fine save.
Well, the crowd are driving their team on here. They're surely going to score soon.
And over comes the corner. And another degree of difficulty for the goalkeeper. Mount. And does well to keep it in play. And Sterling has it. James. And now Havertz. Wow, what a stop that was. They take it short. Kovacic. And on to Felix. A smart shot here. Another short corner here. This looks promising. And the body in the way. James. And return to Sterling. A really top-notch piece of defending. Promising looking attack. And it's Gabriel Jesus. It's with Koulibaly. N'Golo Kanté. Oh, the perfect ball now. How about this? Gabriel Jesus. He's in here.
And it's in! 1-0, they've breached the defence.
Well, here's the replay. The little 1-2 starts everything off, and there's certainly no doubt about the finish. He really hits it with power and accuracy. Nothing the keeper can do about that.
So Chelsea restart the game. Can they come up with an answer? Thiago Silva. On the ball, Joao Felix. Very alert defending to cut off the supply. Great strong tackle, throw in forthcoming. Jesus. And it's Gabriel Jesus. Well, they couldn't worry the keeper with that effort.
As you can see, Arsenal are seeing less of the ball, but what they've done with it has been really good. And they'll be happy with the way the game is being played at the moment. They love to play on the counter-attack.
Well, still searching for the equaliser, but not passing it anxiously. And a chance to level it. Defensive Brazilians to shut them down. Counter-attacking, very much an option. And Sterling has it. Oh, a clinical counter-attack, and so close to a goal.
Well, that's exactly what they're looking to do. Force the turnover and then break at pace. So close to a very good goal.
Havertz. And they take advantage. Well, he snapped it out of there without much fuss. And it will be an Arsenal free kick. And he gets away with a warning here.
In my view, that's good refereeing. Strong, but not officious.
Partey. Well, that takes the wind out of their sails. Great defending. Sterling. Plenty of support here. Havertz. Superbly read and executed. We're getting close to the half-time interval, and Chelsea behind, albeit narrowly. Stuart, here's...
Oh, got it. What a great opportunity.
Oh, incredible save, and he snuffed out any sign of danger. And there's the delivery. It might still be problematic. Well, able to survive that attacking push. It's there for him. Oh, really good reflexes and danger averted. Trying to pick out a teammate. Well, let's see what they have in store for them on the break. Do they have the guile to open up the defence? Kovacic. Gives it a go. Oh, keeper dealt with it. Short corner taken. Silva. And now with Havertz. Not a promising looking attack, but comes to nothing in the end. And there we have it. The first half action is over here at the... Well, the action underway once again, and work to do for Chelsea in this second half. Looking for that final pass and for that chance to level the game. A deft clearance. And the challenge halts them in their tracks. Partey. Xhaka with it. Might be able to produce from this position. Gabriel Jesus! What a lovely strike! Lethal piece of finishing! Drilled home with true conviction! Tremendous goal!
Well, as you can see, he gets everything right here. What a skillful volley that is.
So the ball rolling again, 2-0 the score. Joao Felix. And Chelsea looking dangerous, but a good piece of defending to bring it to an end.
Well, as the stats confirm, Chelsea have controlled the ball, but their attacking players been too slow, mainly due to a lack of...
Well, wait a moment, Stuart, look at what's happening. It's driven in low. What a genuine opportunity, but it was squandered. Goal kick. So much to admire about the performance put in by Gabriel Jesus.
Well, I think he's been outstanding so far. He's looked a constant threat and he's scored a very good goal. What a player he is.
Gabriel Jesus. Well, that's how to put in a clean tackle. And promising stuff from Arsenal. A real opening now. Oh, a save of the highest order.
Well, he got his angles absolutely right. What a good save that is.
Trying to deliver it accurately. In it goes! A 3-goal cushion! This is astonishing stuff!
Well, here it is again, and you have to say it's the perfect delivery into the danger area, and it ends up with a fairly simple finish. Certainly not much the goalkeeper can do about that.
This is going to be a thrashing. 3-0 now. Martinelli using his body to good effect. And a good-looking ball. Might be a chance here. Safe pair of hands, did his job. He's allowed it to go over the touchline, so a throw-in. And the substitution will occur now. Koulibaly. Havertz. Mount. Giving them a different option by moving in field. Well, it's a wild attempt. He needed something better. Offside, however.
Well, you're right. He didn't know it was going to be offside, and that was a shocking miss.
Arsenal have given us away. Oh, fancy footwork. And this time it's in! Fabulous goal! And just look at the celebrations.
Well, here's the replay. Watch how he goes past his man with such ease, and it's just a change of pace. And when he gets onto it, he holds off the challenge, keeps his balance, and makes good contact with the ball. That's a top-class finish.
Both substitutes who've been getting ready will come on at the same time. So the ball is moving again. We've been treated to 4 goals. 3-1 the score. And space to cross it. Well, with the second half drawing to a close, Chelsea know they've got to scale a huge mountain.
Well, there's been a real lack of energy right from the start of the game. Certainly when they haven't had the ball. They're closing down, decision-making and recovery runs just haven't been good enough.
This looks threatening. And there is the goal! He's found the net! Joy unconfined!
Well, here's the goal again, and it's a great ball to put him through. Good vision to set up the chance, and he makes the finish look so easy. What a good goal that is.
Well, on they go again. Arsenal very much in charge. It's turning into a right old thrashing. Kai Havertz. Far from a good pass. Sterling. He's given us away. Thomas Partey. This could cause problems for the defenders. Zinchenko. Tremendously strong in the tackle. Thiago Silva. Great effort to keep that one in play. And so into the final 5 minutes. Getting in there to intercept. William Saliba. Plenty of room in the wide area. And unable to keep possession. Gabriel Jesus. And the referee has deemed that an additional 4 minutes are in order. Sterling. Havertz. And now Sterling. And he might be through here. Oh, marvellous goalkeeping.
Well, it's a top-class save from a top-class goalkeeper. That's absolutely brilliant.
And the play stopped. They will make the change now. And played short. takes aim. And the referee signals that this game is officially over. And disappointment for Chelsea, you've got to say. Nothing for them for this game.
Well, Derek, that just wasn't good enough today. A lack of a game plan, too many players below par, and not enough energy all around the pitch. A really worrying performance for me.
Ideal weather, no complaints on that front, here in North London at the Emirates Stadium. I'm Derek Ray at the microphone, and joining me for match commentary is Stuart Robson. I'm very much looking forward to bringing you action from the Premier League. It's Arsenal taking on Chelsea.
Thanks, Derek. Well, both managers will be reminding their players of starting the game quickly, hitting the opposition back, playing the ball forward, and regaining possession as quickly as possible. Hopefully, we get a really good game here.
Conte. And return to Havertz. Felix. And this is the Arsenal starting 11. Aaron Ramsdale is the goalkeeper. Granit Xhaka plays alongside Thomas Partey in the centre of midfield. And the focal point in attack is Gabriel Jesus. The emphasis is on creativity. Well, beating his opponent. Could be! And able to close down the shot. And the short option preferred. Determined defending. Silva. And now Havertz. And the keeper grabs it. This is how it looks for Chelsea. Edouard Mendy starts in goal. Kalidou Koulibaly plays alongside Thiago Silva in central defence. And N'Golo Conte starts alongside Raheem Sterling in the centre of the park. And the idea is to have just the one striker up there trying to pose problems for the opposition. Trying to pick out a teammate. Well, sadly, a bit of a tame effort, that one, and far too close to the goalkeeper. Mateo Kovacic. Now with James. Well, Chelsea unable to retain possession. Martinelli. And that'll be a Chelsea ball. Thiago Silva. Conte now. Sterling. Conte. Aspilicueta now. Can they create something from here? Sterling. And he's through here. And a goal! That will do it. They've been pushing for it. And now they've been rewarded.
Well, as the replay shows us, this is the way to beat tight marking. Just look how he turns with the ball. That's a fantastic goal, you have to say.
Arsenal restart the game then, and they have work to do as they try to wipe out that last goal. And he went it superbly. Granit Xhaka. Zinchenko. And here's Xhaka. Excellent defending. And the conditions look pretty good for the counter-attack. Can they keep it going? An example of a counter-attack that went nowhere. No degree of difficulty at all for the keeper. Conte. Sterling. James. Well, nothing comes of the attack when all is said and done. I'm still pushing forward with options available. Well, just overdoing it. Joao Felix. And Sterling has it. Closed down straight away. And Chelsea pushing to add to the lead. It'll be a corner. Playing it short. Koulibaly. Back to Sterling. Joao Felix. Must be! And Chelsea have done it! It's going to be so difficult to stop them now.
Well, here he is again, and it was never really in doubt, was it? He was always going to score from there.
So the ball rolling again. 2-0 the score. Jesus. A textbook interception.
Well, Chelsea had so much possession, as you can see. They've passed it well, their movement's been good, and they've been well worth their lead. Could get even better here.
Indeed, perhaps they can cash in again. Let's see. Conte. And on to Felix. Kovacic. And now was Joao Felix. And no way through. Gets in the way once more. Counter-attacking, very much an option. Gabriel Jesus. Well, that's how to put in a clean tackle. Mount. It might end up being a genuine chance. What a genuine opportunity, but it was squandered. Goal kick. Well, it really is wonderful to watch Raheem Sterling when he's on top of his game, and that has certainly been the case here, Stuart.
Well, he's run the game, hasn't he? Everything's gone through him. His passing has been excellent, and he's provided a goal-scoring pass as well.
And the electronic board delivers the news. 2 minutes of stoppage time. And now, passing it through. Oh, a superb save. And a short corner here. Silva. James. And time is up as far as the first half is concerned here at the Emirates. And the contact. So back in business here, and Chelsea dominating the proceedings in the first half of this game. Will we see a similar pattern in the second 45? Kovacic. Opportunity. And it goes! The lead just gets bigger. Surely they can't let this slip now.
Well, as you can see, his movement is really good, which then makes the finish look easy. That's a decent goal, that's for sure.
So the action underway again, and it's turning into a trouncing with Chelsea holding all the aces. A stylish ball, what can they do now? Unable to make the mark with that cross. Straightforward piece of goalkeeping. Joao Felix. And support available. But really sticking to their task defensively. Havertz. Real chance. And not cleared away properly. And a time for composure on the ball. This looks threatening. Well, no way through. It'll be a corner. Who can they pick out? Well, they had a decent reading of that ball in. And a tidy tackle. Well, let's see what they have in store for them on the break. Well, an example of a counter-attack that went nowhere. Martin Ødegaard. Useful looking ball. That is really alert defending, just when the situation looked dangerous. And a play for what will be a Chelsea throw. Well, when you sit off like this, you invite pressure. N'Golo Conte. Thiago Silva. Aspilicueta. Kai Havertz. Sterling has it. Still a chance. And Chelsea win the corner. They favour a short one here. Clearing in field, Raheem Sterling. James. Magnificent challenge to win it back. And it will be an Arsenal free kick. Well, they are committed to making the substitution here. Aubameyang. And return to Havertz. The Chelsea move still flowing. I think most defenders would expect to be booked, halting an attack in that fashion. And a yellow card for that, Stuart.
And he's going to have to be careful now. That was a silly.
As eyes for goal! Well, not quite the tantalising free kick he was hoping for. Goalkeeper's ball. Thomas Partey. Martinelli. Being egged on by the fans. Well, when the fans want you to shoot, it's always tempting to do so, but maybe he'll think twice next time.
Well, I think he was right to take it on, but he never looked in control of the shot. He just didn't set himself properly.
Well, we're inside the final 15 minutes. Conte. Now Aubameyang. Sterling has it, and just slightly offside. Aubameyang firing it towards goal. Oh, the crossbar is still reverberating. Well, they can't quite take advantage in the end. 10 minutes left for play. Will get the advantage from the referee. Oh, lovely ball. Well, knocked on the target. The keeper seemed to have it covered.
Well, he did seem to have it covered, but it's not a bad effort, though. He really did strike it well.
Substitution then. Let's see how it affects the match. Plenty of support here. And a long way out. Well, the keeper did his job. Didn't really have to work hard, in all honesty. Arsenal's free kick here. Well, that's a super ball over the top. And he's at the clear. And a goalkeeper on top of his game.
Well, it's great goalkeeping. What a big save that is.
Substitution for Arsenal.
So a personnel change then. A short corner routine. Makes the move to the inside. No way through. Throw in here for Arsenal. And that's an important intervention. They might be able to get in now. And he's through here. Fine goalkeeping to push that away. Kukureya. Aubameyang. Is it going to be? And how about that for a save? Chelsea will get the throw in. James. Now Conte. Can he find the net? Well, he had the measure of it, the goalkeeper. And deciding to go short with this one. Well, he cuts in from the wing. But he knew he had to get to the ball, and he did. And it will be an Arsenal free kick. And the referee deciding to let the play flow, but now it will be a booking, Stuart.
Well, as soon as the ball went dead, he was always going to book him, and he's absolutely right to do so.
Coming onto the pitch.
And time for the change now. So the final whistle now, it goes down as a victory for Chelsea to the delight of their fans around the world.
Well, Derek, what a good performance that was. They did most of it.
And a warm welcome. Our venue for this game is the Emirates Stadium in North London. My name is Derek Ray, and ready with his tactics board to provide all the analysis is Stuart Robson. I'm looking forward to bringing you action from the Premier League coming right up. It's Arsenal taking on Chelsea.
Well, Derek, as is always the case, the team that dominates midfield will be the team that controls the flow of the game. And that, for me, is the area that's key today.
And there's the delivery. Well, a bit short with the clearance. Martinelli. And no problems whatsoever for the goalkeeper. And so the starting 11 for Arsenal. Aaron Ramsdale is the goalkeeper. Granit Xhaka plays with Thomas Partey in central midfield. Oh, it was a terrible-looking challenge and a big decision for the official here. Well, so early in the game and a red card handed out.
And his manager will be absolutely furious. He's just let everybody down there.
And they keep the ball, advantage Chelsea. Sterling. Mount. And a good-looking ball. And a goal! They've taken the lead! Well, playing a man short, but that doesn't seem to bother them. We shouldn't be surprised.
Well, here we can see it again, and it starts with the ball over the top. Perfectly weighted, and what a clinical finish this is. Hit with such power by Sterling. Not much chance for the keeper there. It's a great goal.
Arsenal restart the game then, and they have work to do as they try to wipe out that last goal. Martin Odegaard. Jesus. Gabriel Jesus. And the keeper there to deal with it. Over it comes. Well, not the greatest header, but astute defending. Conte. Sterling has it. James. Well cleared away. Top class defending. Jesus. Gives it a go. And the keeper tied into thwarting. Trying to pick out a teammate. He would have been disappointed had he spilled that one. And taken away. This looks threatening. A goal here for Arsenal, who now have got themselves on terms.
Here's the replay, it all starts with the delivery into the box. Just begging someone to get to the end of it, and it makes the striker's job so easy. All he has to do is make the right connection. It's a lovely goal.
So, a level contest, 1-1. Joao Felix on a pass that lacks quality. Oh, good looking run. Well, the cross didn't get past the first defender. Mount. Havertz. Felix. Oh, just mistimed his run, and the flag going up. Sitting ever deeper. Taken away, he won the ball. Tackle completely mistimed, and you would expect a booking under the circumstances. But it is a caution, and stay calm might be the instructions that should come from the manager.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. If they're not careful, they're going to lose another player fairly soon.
And the counter looks on here, options available. And nothing for the players in the middle to work with. Reece James. Sterling. Havertz. And he's broken free. And tremendous goalkeeping.
Well, he just made it so difficult for the striker. His presence alone just caused him a problem.
Short it is. Can he put them in front? Brilliantly blocked. And intercepted there.
Well, Chelsea have had so much possession, as you can see, but their attacking players lack tempo, invention and goal. Something they need to rectify quickly if they're going to win this one.
Martin Ødegaard, good visualisation and execution. And a fine stop.
Well, this is a big moment, and don't these fans know it?
Corner kick played in. Not cleared away completely. Well, a piece of quick thinking by the keeper.
Well, that's great goalkeeping. He read it so well, didn't he?
Sterling. And support available. A fine reading of the situation. And they need to get tighter here. N'Golo Conte. Sterling has it. Slipshod passing. N'Golo Conte. The referee's verdict is 3 additional minutes. Sterling. Trying to really get at the opposition here. And quite simply, a wonderful chance was squandered. Chelsea's corner as they try to take the lead here. Going short. Has a go. Determined block. And there it is, the referee's whistle. The first half has come to an end here in North London. So back underway, and an intriguing second half in prospect. Felix. Saka. Well, a more than satisfactory first half showing from Martin Ødegaard. Sum up his performance for us.
Well, he's certainly got his team back into this game with that goal. Because up to that point, they hadn't played particularly well. I think he's had a decent first half, but he'll be looking to build on his goal in the second 45.
Attacking possibilities for Chelsea. Well, he wasn't messing around with the clearance. Well, they must exercise caution standing off as they are. To take the lead. Keeper getting the touch. Able to get his body in the way. This might be the perfect counter-attacking opportunity. All hands on deck. Over the touchline, the one will be an Arsenal throw. Gabriel Jesus. And here's Partey. Magnificent challenge to win it back.
Well, Chelsea have controlled the last 15 minutes and looked a real threat going forward. But they must take one of these chances while they're having this good period that you do sense it's coming.
Yes, really going so well for them, and who knows, they might be able to craft another opportunity. 30-minute bad challenge, and now it's up to the referee in terms of what to do next. Well, it is a yellow card, and the referee having a word.
Well, if they're not careful, they're going to lose a couple more players here. They've completely lost their discipline. They're out of control at the moment.
Substitution time it is here. And we're into the final half hour. Gabriel Jesus. Into the advanced position. Can they forge ahead? Determined defending. A chance for him to get in behind, maybe. Well, it comes to nothing in the end. Offside.
But he doesn't need to make his movement quite so quickly there. Just let the ball be played into the space.
Extremely sloppy in possession. Gabriel Jesus. This way, Koulibaly. Cucurella. Joao Felix. And Aubameyang now. And Chelsea looking dangerous. And let's give credit to the defending. Martin Ødegaard. It's not looking confident in possession. Well, he likes to run at them, but quick thinking defensively. Arsenal good threatened from this position. Fernandes. Reece James. Aubameyang. Potential danger. And they could do damage. And a goal! A player down they might be, but that's not bothering them one little bit.
Well, we won't get tired of watching this because the interplay around the box is wonderful, and there's certainly no doubt about the finish. He really hits it with power and accuracy. Nothing the keeper can do about that.
Well, a dramatic moment near the end, and that might well be the decider. Tidily play. They have to show a commitment to attack Arsenal in these trying circumstances, and no joy as far as the cross was concerned. Felix. This could be it. Looking it. And a very good challenge. Now can they counter clinically?
These Arsenal fans can sense an equaliser here. Can the players respond and get it?
Good pressure to win the ball back high up the pitch. Kai Havertz. Conte. Can he finish this? Oh, splendid save.
And it gives them some hope here. Not long left though.
And a substitution in the offing. And the short option preferred.
Well, as you can see, Chelsea have dominated the last 15 minutes, and surely if they do get another, that would be the game over as a contest. Just need to make one of these chances count now.
Felix. Splendid defending, and it needed to be. So the final whistle now, it goes down as a victory for Chelsea to the delight of their fans around the world.
Yes, there wasn't much in it, to be honest.
Mount. Mount. And a good-looking ball. Well, playing a man short, but that doesn't seem to bother them. We shouldn't be surprised. Gabriel Jesus. And the keeper failed to deal with it. Gives it a go. And the keeper diving to thwart it. looks threatening. Look at that! A goal here for Arsenal, who now have got themselves on terms. And he's broken free. And tremendous goalkeeping.
Well, he just made it so difficult for the striker. His presence alone just caused him a problem.
And a fine stop.
Well, this is a big moment, and don't these fans know it?
Havertz! And quite simply, a wonderful chance was squandered. Chelsea's corner as they try to... Aubameyang. Potential danger. And they could do damage. And a goal! A player down they might be, but that's not bothering them. Can he finish this? Oh, splendid save.
And it gives them some hope here. Not long left, though.
And a substitution in the... Mount. And a good-looking ball. And a goal! They've taken the lead! Well, playing a man short, but that doesn't seem to bother them. We shouldn't be surprised. Gabriel Jesus. And the keeper there to deal with it. Gives them the go. And the keeper tied into thwarting. This looks threatening. Goal here for Arsenal, who now have got themselves on terms. And he's broken free. And tremendous goalkeeping.
Well, he just made it so difficult for the striker. His presence alone just caused him a problem.
And a fine stop.
Well, this is a big moment, and don't these fans know it?
Havertz! And quite simply, a wonderful chance was squandered. Chelsea's corner as they try to... Aubameyang. Potential danger. And they could do damage. And a goal! A player down they might be, but that's not bothering them. Can he finish this? Oh, splendid save.
And it gives them some hope here. Not...
Ideal weather, no complaints on that front, here in North London at the Emirates Stadium. I'm Derek Gray, perched here on the commentary gantry, and sitting alongside me to provide expert analysis is Stuart Robson. I'm very much looking forward to bringing you action from the Premier League. It's Arsenal taking on Chelsea.
Well, Derek, we can talk about coaches and their methods, but it's now down to the players. Which ones are going to stand out, who will affect the game, and who will have the greater desire? It should be a cracking game, though.
Always going to be the goalkeeper's ball. And this is the Arsenal starting 11. Aaron Ramsdale is the goalkeeper. Granit Xhaka plays with Thomas Partey in central midfield. And the main forward is Gabriel Jesus. Body on the line. Here's the lineup for Chelsea. Edouard Mendy starts in goal. Kalidou Koulibaly plays alongside Thiago Silva in central defence. N'Golo Kanté starts alongside Raheem Sterling in the centre of the park. And the idea is to have just the one striker up there.
Oh, Derek, there's a chance here.
Oh, it's a wild, wild finish. That's a good-looking ball. Martinelli. Mount. Havertz. Conte. This is Thiago Silva. N'Golo Conte. And that pass could be troublesome. Nothing positive comes of it, unfortunately. Surely! Oh, wonderful goalkeeping!
Well, you have to say, from that sort of distance, that's a wonderful save.
Going short. Shown inside. No way through. Well, pressure building. Another corner. It's a short one. Kovacic. Can they forge ahead? He's blocked it. Now can they counter clinically? All hands on deck. Not a very complicated catch for the keeper. Good-looking ball. Oh, a vital piece of last-ditch defending. Martin Ødegaard, well, beating his opponent. Xhaka. The body in the way. Great pressure to win the ball back. And a goal! Now they have the opener, and now they can celebrate.
Here's another look, and you can see what a good finish this is. He holds off the defender brilliantly and keeps his composure. That's a great goal.
So the match has restarted, 1-0 here. Oh, great vision. Fruitful looking attack. Gabriel Jesus. Must be. And still danger here. But no, it's not going to be an opportunity because the flag is up. Joao Felix. Sterling. Opportunity. Highest class, fantastic technique.
Well, as you can see here, it all starts with a perfectly weighted ball in behind the defenders. Then it's a top-class strike from Sterling. His technique is absolutely spot on. Just look at the power he generates here.
So underway again here on the back of that leveller. Martinelli. Read it superbly to take back possession. Conte. In the perfect position to read it. Over the top in the direction of Gabriel Jesus. And what the cross work out for them. Well, the keeper wasn't fooled by it at all in actual fact. Havertz. Sterling. Havertz. And it might be. And this time it's in. Fabulous goal. And just look at the celebrations.
Well, let's have another look. It's a wonderful bit of interplay to start the move off, and his movement's so clever. Once he gets onto it, there's only one foot in his head. Smash it as hard as possible. What a good goal.
So there we have it, 2-1. Koulibaly. Here's Kovacic. Now, who can he play it to? Opportunity it is. Surely. And they couldn't add to their advantage.
Well, that would have put them in complete control. He should have scored there.
Partey. Bukayo Saka. Gabriel Jesus couldn't keep it. Mount. N'Golo Conte. And Chelsea moving the ball forward. What can they do from here? Well, disappointing end to the move. Potential danger here. Martinelli. So 2 minutes to be added on at the end. Kai Havertz. Here's Kovacic. Havertz. Has a go. And blocked for now. And so it is, the first half story has been written. Well, Joao Felix played his part in the first half. Sum up his contribution for us. Well, this game should offer plenty. Arsenal get it going. So underway again. Chelsea with the lead, but absolutely no room for complacency. Well, they had a decent reading of that ball in. Martin Ødegaard. Possession one. Arsenal's free kick here. And opting for the lenient approach, the referee, rather than cautioning him. And he's won the ball. An encouraging Arsenal move. But it fizzles out thanks to that piece of defending. Let's get the latest on the injury situation from our pitchside man, Jeff Shreves.
Looks like a twisted knee from down.
Oh, they might score! What a lovely strike! Lethal piece of finishing, drilled home with true conviction. Tremendous goal!
Well, here it is again, and the pace in which they break forward is devastating. It's finish, gives the keeper no chance. He hits it with such venom.
The action continues. No shortage of goals. 3-1 as things stand. This might have potential. Shot attempted. Not over just yet.
Well, I'm sure the replay will confirm he got a touch on this, which he does. So he'd be really upset that he didn't keep it out.
go again, and that goal for Arsenal means they can now entertain thoughts of perhaps drawing level. Conte, Sterling, perfect tackle. Lovely ball over the top. He's managed to get in behind. Well, it's great when you can rely on your keeper. Well, real difficulty keeping the ball. So half an hour remaining. Sterling. And in with a real chance. And it's offside. That was very close. Well, they are committed to making the substitution here. Well, not giving the opposition a look in. That's strong play. Jesus. Gabriel Jesus. And here's Partey. Options in the middle. And it's gone behind for the corner.
Well, it's been a while, but these fans are now coming to life. Can they equalise here?
Very comfortable piece of defending. Pressure building, another corner. Delivering it. And still dangerous. Will be an Arsenal free kick. The referee might well have been tempted to book him for that. Resisted the temptation. And players waiting at the far post. A good take under duress there. Now options are plenty. A disappointing end to the move. Now can they counter clinically? It looked like open road for them, but up a dead end. 20 minutes to go. And Kai Havertz takes the shot. Straight forward for the keeper. Alexander Zinchenko.
Well, with the support of these fans, Arsenal are throwing everything at this now. What a finish we're going to get to this game.
How about the cross? And the referee has pointed to the spot. He's given the penalty. And now, let's see if they can level it up. Well, no card handed out. He gets away with a rebuke.
Well, a lot of referees would have booked him there, but I'm with him on this one. No yellow card for me.
Can they make it 3 apiece? And a goal! He was composure personified, and he's done his job from the spot.
Well, here it is again. And how many times have you seen players get this wrong? But not on this occasion. Gets his foot underneath it, slows it all down, beats it down the middle. A great penalty.
If you enjoy high-scoring contests, this has been the game for you. Clever read by Xhaka. You can't really tackle like that and expect to get away with it. Looking to come, you would think. Well, it is a caution, and quite frankly, he can't really quibble.
No, it's been coming, hasn't it? He's got to be careful now. He could get a red if he's not careful.
Havertz. Bodies forward, and the break looks on. Well, he'll be irked with himself. Ran into an offside position. Arsenal have given it away. Havertz. Good-looking ball. Arsenal remain on the front foot. Can they find a winning goal? And reading it absolutely superbly. Oh, could be! Really good piece of goalkeeping there. And the keeper was finally able to claim it.
Oh, what a great piece of goalkeeping. Firstly the save, and then the recovery. Brilliant from him.
Could be a chance to break here. Havertz. Taken away, he won the ball.
Well, time is running out to get this winner, but the fans certainly believe it's coming. Just listen to the noise. What a fantastic finish we could have here.
Attacking possibilities for Chelsea, but really sticking to their task defensively. Koulibaly. Here's Chilwell. Joao Felix. Progress made by Chelsea, and at this late stage, a goal could be decisive. And just wide of the post, decent effort there. Well, they've been getting the substitute ready, and now they will make the personnel change. Really nice ball. Oh, can you believe it? With so little time left, surely that will be the winner. Amazing scenes here.
Well, here's the replay, and it's a brilliant turn to buy himself that bit of space. And then, of course, the finish. That's a great bit of play in the box.
So the game has restarted, and Chelsea are the team with the lead. They get forward, but time. So the final whistle now. It goes down as a victory for Chelsea, to the delight of their fans around the world.
Well, Derek, they didn't dominate the game by any means today, but overall they had the better of the chances and just about deserved their win.
Xhaka. The body in. Body in the way. Great pressure to win the ball back. And a goal! Now they have their opener, and now they can celebrate. Joao Felix. Sterling. Opportunity. Oh my goodness! He's caught that so well! A goal of the highest class. Sterling. Havertz. And this time it's in. Fabulous goal. And just look at the celebrations. Oh, they might score. What a lovely strike. Lethal piece of finishing. Drilled home with true conviction. This might have potential. Shot attempted. And a goal! Not over just yet. Can they make it 3 apiece? He was composure personified, and he's done his job from the spot. The body in the way. Great pressure to win the ball back. And a goal! Now they have their opener, and now they can celebrate. Joao Felix. Sterling. Opportunity. Oh my goodness! He's caught that so well! A goal of the highest class! Sterling. Havertz. And this time it's in! Fabulous goal! And just look at the celebrations! Oh, they might score! What a lovely strike! Lethal piece of finishing! Drilled home with true conviction! Tremendous! This might have potential. Shot attempted. And a goal! Not over just yet. Can they make it 3 apiece? And a goal! He was composed. Always a terrific venue to watch a football match. I'm talking about the Emirates Stadium here in North London. I'm Derek Ray, and joining me to provide expert analysis is Stuart Robson. I'm very much looking forward to bringing you action from the Premier League. It's Arsenal taking on Chelsea.
Thanks, Derek. Well, both managers will be reminding their players of starting the game quickly, hitting the opposition back, playing the ball forward and regaining possession as quickly as possible. Hopefully we get a really good game here.
And a goal it is! No long wait for the opener today.
Well, here you can see it again. He's gone for placement over power, and it's a brilliant finish.
So underway again here, 1-0 the score. Not the pass he had in mind. Oh, a nice looking pass. The save was a good one. So the corner played into the box. Good pressure to win the ball back high up the pitch. An alert reaction to tip it over. An Arsenal corner. Oh, a good diving save. Corner kick played in. Couldn't bend his run, and the flag went up. Joao Felix. Joao Felix. Tremendous block. And the conditions look pretty good for the counter-attack. Let's have a rob them of possession. Good looking ball, there could be a chance now. Felix. Matt. Straight forward for the keeper. And that puts him in position. Well, he had just gone beyond the last defender, Stuart.
Well, that's a real shame because the through ball is really well weighted, but he just took too long to play it.
Thiago Silva. Azpilicueta now. Rather than a free kick, he's in with a chance. And a goal to increase their advantage to 2 overall. That little bit of a cushion. Now it's all about keeping the concentration.
Well, as you can see, this was always coming. They've been piling on the pressure. It's a well-deserved goal.
Back underway with the lead standing at 2-0. Determined defending. Azpilicueta. On the ball, Joao Felix. Lost possession. Counter-attacking, very much an option. Overcut that one.
Well, as the stats confirm, Chelsea have controlled the ball and they've made good use of it. They really have played some good attacking football and they look like scoring more.
Yes, it might be on for them once more. Just not looking confident in possession. Oh, lovely ball. And he's in the clear. And that's fantastic goalkeeping to get across and deal with the danger. He's driven in the corner. That's very decisive goalkeeping. That is Gabriel Jesus. Gabriel Jesus! Oh, good save. Not the result from the set piece they were looking for. Real chance.
Oh, that is a majestic goal! Falling home with precision and style. Superbly done.
Well, here's the replay, and what a well-delivered cross this is. Perfectly placed, but you do have to ask questions of the keeper. Could he have done better here? I think so. You can't be beaten at your near post like that.
So back in action, and Arsenal just one behind that. Trying to really get at the opposition here, but nothing comes of it. James. Sterling. Here's Havertz. Well, as he hit that one, it looked as though it had a chance. Gabriel. Now Zinchenko. Martinelli. Gabriel Jesus. And keeping it out.
Well, they haven't seen too many chances, but the crowd sensing this could be a turning point. They need a goal here.
So the corner played into the box. Well, it has come to nothing. Regain possession. Felix. Can he finish here? Save, but still a chance. Well, no damage done. Gabriel Jesus. It's with Ødegaard. A chance to whip it in. Giving him a different option by moving in field. Well, the keeper committed himself. Played over. Struggling to get it away. And a time for calm on the ball. The first half here comes to an end. So back in business here, and Chelsea dominating the proceedings in the first half of this game. But we see a similar pattern in the second 45. And they've lost the ball. Martin Ødegaard. Creative look about this. Terrific block. Well, the keeper had plenty to think about with bodies around him. Mount. On the ball, Aspilicueta. And back with Matt. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. Oh, nice ball. And it's Gabriel Jesus. On to James. Conte. On the ball, Joao Felix. Mount. Well, he's been ruled offside. Conte has lost the ball. In behind for him to chase. Disappointing for the players of the centre that it didn't reach them. And Sterling has it. Cutting infield here. Giving it a try. And gobbled up with ease by the keeper. Felix. Now Conte. And he takes it on. A goal! They're absolutely racing away with this. 3 to the good now.
Well, that's really good awareness of the situation. He just places that beyond the keeper. That's a top-class finish.
Well, the action continues, and Chelsea are accelerating away from their opponents, it seems. Gabriel Jesus. Clean challenge. Good looking ball, there could be a chance now. And the problem not completely solved. Conte. And with that, the attack fizzles out. This might be the perfect counter-attacking opportunity. Sterling. And on to Kovacic. Might be a chance here. And there is the goal to make it a hat-trick. Excellence in finishing, there for all to see. We're underway again. This game very much over as a contest. And the pass not quite accurate enough. And the throw in then. Good pressure to win the ball back high up the pitch.
Oh my goodness, what a strike! From so far out, absolutely sensational, unstoppable.
Well, we won't get tired of seeing this, will we? Because that struck so sweetly. He really does surprise everybody here, not least the keeper. What a good finish that is.
Koulibaly. This is Thiago Silva. Keeping hold of the ball is what it's all about for them. Conte. Kovacic. Sterling has it. Can he convert? And no way through. Can they do something positive on the counter-attack? They need to get bodies back. Now he'll be out with himself, ran into an offside position. Well, as the second half draws to a close, we can reflect on a very fine Chelsea performance.
Well, what an excellent performance this has been. They've had complete control for most of the game. Their movement, clever passing and energy have been a joy to watch. It's been a really good win for them.
Conte. On to Aspilicueta. Kai Havertz. Applying vigorous pressure. Havertz. Oh, surely. And a fantastic diving save. Short corner favour. But he knew he had to get to the ball, and he did. Sterling. Joao Felix. Conte now. Sterling. And now Havertz. And making high pressing work for them here. Martinelli. And just 5 minutes remaining. Sterling. Well, just a whisker wide of the post, not a bad effort at all. So 2 substitutes to come on in one go. Fed forwards. Kai Havertz. Now able to close down the shot. And how about the short corner? Felix. Throw Felix. Another goal!
Well, here it is again. He goes past his marker so easily with just a drop of the shoulder, but he's still got so much work to do. Just look at the strength he shows to hold off the defender and still get his shot away. That's a really good finish.
And as they restart the game, it's fair to say the gulf in quality between the two sides has been huge. So the final whistle, and what we can say officially now is that Chelsea have picked up maximum points from this fixture.
Real chance. Oh, that is a majestic goal. Volleyed home with precision.
Could play it in.
And there it is, the goal they wanted for security. They lead by 2 now.
Phoenix. Now Conte. And he takes it on.
A goal! They're absolutely racing away with this. 3 to the good now.
And on to Kovacic.
Might be a chance here.
Good pressure to win the ball back high up the pitch.
Oh my goodness, what a strike! From so far out, absolutely sensational.
Phoenix.
Draw Phoenix. Another goal! The lead grows to 4 now. A rampant... Real chance. Oh, that is a majestic goal. Volleyed home with precision.
Could play it in.
And there it is, the goal they wanted for security. They lead by 2 now.
Phoenix. Now Conte. And he takes it on.
A goal! They're absolutely racing away with this. 3 to the good now.
And on to Kovacic.
Might be a chance here.
Good pressure to win the ball back high up the pitch.
Oh my goodness, what a strike! From so far out, absolutely sensational.
Phoenix.
Draw Phoenix. Another goal! The lead grows to 4 now. A rampant...
Arsenal and Chelsea, who took part in the very first Football League First Division match between two London clubs. That was back in 1907 in front of 65,000. They're about to meet here at the Emirates. I'm Derek Ray on the gantry and Stuart Robson is next to me. Stuart, this ought to be special.
Well, it should be, Derek. It's a rivalry that's really grown in recent times, but one that's provided some excellent games. Let's hope it doesn't disappoint today.
Well, so many terrific players have come through German youth academies in recent years. One such player is Kai Havertz. Stuart, what do you expect to see from him today?
Well, Derek, he's a great all-round player. It's an ability to run in behind defenders that makes him such a threat. And when he gets 1v1 against the goalkeeper, he usually scores.
And a look at the starting lineup for Arsenal. Aaron Ramsdale is the goalkeeper. Granit Xhaka plays alongside Thomas Partey in the... Oh, he wasn't ruthless enough in front of goal. Keeper has it now. Partey. Sterling. And Looking ball, there could be a chance now. And throws it through. Oh, how about that for a chip? Savoury, pure brilliance.
Well, as you can see here, it all starts with a perfectly weighted ball in behind the defenders. And then the finish is really good. He just flicks it over the keeper. That's an excellent goal.
And they are back underway. Chelsea with the advantage. And he's got the beating of his opponent. Deserves credit for winning the ball back. N'Golo Conte. Havertz. And now Sterling. Oh, the post denied it. Well, they can bring it out now. Mount. And fine work from Arsenal to win it back. Well, that is how to play advantage. Getting right on top of their opponents and winning it back. This could be the equaliser. Well, last gasp defending, but brilliant defending. Conte. It's with Koulibaly. N'Golo Conte. They're simply allowing their opponents to come onto them. Felix. And Chelsea have given us away. Martinelli. A bit of running room now on the wing. But they dealt with the threat posed. Azpilicueta. Thiago Silva. And back with Edouard Mendy. Koulibaly. Azpilicueta. It's with Koulibaly. Thiago Silva. On to James. Almost weighing up the opposition with a string of neat passes. Well, they press Azpilicueta high. And unable to keep possession. Martinelli. And here's Partey. Can he get the level? And look at that. The goal here for Arsenal. And now they've got themselves on terms.
Well, here it is again. The through ball is absolutely inch perfect. And then the strike from Saka. He never really looked like missing, did he? Brilliant finish.
So in business once more on the back of that very important equaliser. 1-1. Koulibaly. Thiago Silva. Players waiting in the middle. There's still an issue here. Partey. And now Xhaka. Not to be this time. That's an exquisite pass from Gabriel Jesus. And the goalkeeper expertly anticipated that through ball.
Well, Chelsea have had so much possession, as you can see, but their attacking players lack tempo, invention and goal. Something they need to rectify quickly if they're going to win this one.
Martin Ødegaard. Dangerous looking through ball. Can he find the net? Well, not quite the result he was hoping for with that shot. Close though. Joao Felix. Opportunity it is. Really good block. Under real pressure defensively, will they pay the price? And brave goalkeeping to deal with the danger.
Well, he had to get that right, didn't he? That's good goalkeeping.
And that's a super ball over the top. And he could cash in. A goal! That's two for him today! They simply can't stop him! No wonder he's celebrating!
Well, here it is again. It's a wonderfully weighted ball over the top, and Saka couldn't hit this any better. What a great finish this is.
They're playing again, and Arsenal are leading. Conte. This is Thiago Silva. Aspilicueta. Joao Felix. Sterling. Will he breathing a sigh of relief? Ball one. Good technique displayed. The first half here comes to an end. With a vibrant and effective. So back in business, and Chelsea behind. Let's see if they're able to bounce back in this half. Able to deal with the threat. Conte. And now with Havertz, a good and fair challenge. Good vision from Gabriel Jesus. Great opportunity, and it's gone in for Arsenal. Will they be stopped from this position?
Well, here's the replay, and it's the perfect ball in. Hard and low, causing plenty of issues for that back line, while the movement in the box is equal to it. Such good timing. What a goal.
So they get the ball moving again. 3-1 the scoreline here. What's going to happen next? And Chelsea looking dangerous, but timely defending when it mattered. Jesus. Chances on. Gives it a go. Oh, that's textbook goalkeeping. Can he deliver it with accuracy? Well, the clearance half-hearted. And Koulibaly thwarting them. The danger is still there. Danger averted for now.
Well, that's the stats confirmed.
Now, hold on, Stuart, they're in here. Well, it would have been a chance, but the run was mistimed. Offside. And Chelsea have given us away. 30 minutes left for play.
is a message for Andy Topman. That's Andy Topman. Can you please return to your vehicle immediately? Thank you.
Kai Havertz. Sterling has it. Well, a classic example of how to intercept. That's a fairly easy save for any keeper to make. And the keeper not really touched by that long-range shot. White. On to Jesus. And the goalkeeper expertly anticipated that through ball. N'Golo Conte. Arsenal did well to win back possession. Will he play it in? Well, quite simply the cross was too close to the keeper. Conte. Sterling. With a shocking pass, really. And into the last 20 minutes. Now, counter-attacking possibilities here. And they'll regard that as a very disappointing end to the move. Oh, the perfect ball now. How about this? Big opportunity. Well, how about that for a piece of tackling to break things up? Thomas Partey. Takes the shot. It could be up for grabs. Xhaka. Splendid defending. And that's going to be the goalkeeper's ball. And unfortunately for him, he had worked his way into an offside position.
And I think everybody in the ground could see that was always going to be offside.
And a substitution in the offing. Conte. On to Sterling. Conte. And on to Felix. Could pull one back here. Majestic piece of goalkeeping.
Well, he loves the big moments, doesn't he? And he's proved it again there. Great goalkeeping.
And short it is. Well, not troubling the goalkeeper at all there.
And from that sort of distance, you should be troubling the goalkeeper. Technique let him down there.
And it's a quality pass. Gabriel Jesus! Just when we thought the goal would arrive, the grim reality hitting off target.
Well, he never looked in full control, did he? That's a ball finish.
Sterling. Good pressure to win the ball back high up the pitch. Slick pair of hands, did his job. Joao Felix. He read it well defensively. And the counter-attack is on, options available. They need to get bodies back. Read it well. Sterling. Good looking ball, there could be a chance now. Kovacic. Conte. And on to Felix. Can he get one back? Pivotal moment defensively. Tremendous ball played through. There it is! Victory more or less guaranteed now.
Well, here it is again, and it's all about the pace in transition. He's so quick to get out from the back. And what a clinical finish this is from Jesus. He hits it with such power. That's a good goal.
And the referee signals that this game is officially over. And disappointment for Chelsea, you've got to say. Nothing for them. Good looking ball, there could be a chance now. And darting through. Oh, how about... Good looking ball, there could be a chance now. And darting through. Oh, how about that for a chip? Savoury, pure brilliance. It's North London against West London coming up. In other words, Arsenal against Chelsea here at the Emirates. I'm Derek Ray, and sharing commentary with me today is Stuart Robson. Stuart, this is usually feisty.
It certainly is. It's another London derby which has become very competitive recently. If both teams play at their best today, we should be in for a great game.
James. Felix. Joao Felix! Oh, body in the way, crucially! Well, that's how to put in a clean tackle. Havertz. He must finish! Superb save.
Well, he should score, of course, but that's a brilliant save.
And played short. Joao Felix. This is Thiago Silva. Kovacic. Clean challenge. Good looking sequence. And a goal! Not wasting much time today. They strike first.
Well, as you can see here, all starts with a perfectly weighted ball in behind the defenders. And then the shot could not be hit any better. Struck with such venom. Great goal.
And the ball moving again. What sort of response will we see from them now? Creative look about this. He got nothing but ball. He's conceded the corner. Played over. Cleared off the line. Outrageously good piece of defending on the line. Mateo Kovacic. James. And now with Joao Felix. The keeper in control.
There it is. I'm not sure what all the fuss was about. It wasn't even close in the end.
Kovacic. Kovacic! Well, it's gone in. A goal for Chelsea, who now are level.
Well, here's the replay, and it's a brilliant turn to buy himself that bit of space. And then, of course, the finish. That's a great bit of play in the box.
So back underway. One goal apiece here. Saka. Really good attacking play. no damage done, that's the main thing. That is Gabriel Jesus. Well, it's a really poor challenge. What's the referee going to do about it? And both hands on it, good goalkeeping. Well, not hard to read that pass. Joao Felix. Terrific block. Havertz. And return to Conte. Oh, he's done it! But hang on, offside is the verdict here. It's not going to stand.
Well, you can tell he thought he was onside here, but the assistant, I think, got it absolutely right.
Felix. Well, he stopped them in their tracks. Oh, nice ball. Martinelli. Well, that is how to nullify the opposition. Gabriel Jesus. In behind for him to chase. It could be for Raheem Sterling. And a goal! He's put it away! A celebratory moment!
Well, here it is again. What a ball that is over the top of the defence. It's weighted perfectly, and from there, he never looked like missing. That's a lovely goal.
On they go again, and Arsenal know they need to wipe out that last goal. Not the pass he had in mind. Felix. Foul, but no whistle. Instead, advantage with Arsenal. Martin Odegaard, and promising stuff from Arsenal. But he made that interception look routine. In truth, it wasn't. Let's just clarify the injury situation. Our man on the side of the pitch is Jeff Shreves.
We'll have to wait and see the extent of this injury because his foot was trodden on in that last challenge. So we'll have to wait and see as to how serious this is.
Cheers, Jeff. And a short corner, let's see. Can he convert? Just the clearance that was called for. Attacking possibilities for Chelsea. Sterling. Sterling has lost custody of it. And the counter-attack is on. Options available. Defenders need to cover. And quite simply, a wonderful chance was squandered. N'Golo Conte. On the ball, Joao Felix. Sterling, and he's through here. Well, the keeper performing brilliantly.
Well, that's just incredible. He reacted so quickly there.
And a short corner here. Silva. And blocked for now. So 2 minutes of stoppage time here. The play for what will be a Chelsea throw. Can they be creative from here? chance then for the respective managers to address their charges. It is half-time here. Oh, Kai Havertz, very good. Well, it's advantage Chelsea after the first 45 minutes, but a long way from being decided. Havertz. And return to Sterling. Oh, lovely weighted ball. They might be in. Oh, tremendous goalkeeping. Offside, not that anyone knew. Oh, good strike! Oh, so close to extending their lead.
Well, that really would have put them in a commanding position, but it's still all to play for here.
Passing. Do they mean business on this occasion? It came to nothing in the end. Gabriel Jesus. Gabriel Jesus! And it's gone in! Beyond the goalkeeper! Arsenal level!
Well, as you can see, he doesn't mess about here, does he? He's strong, well-balanced and skillful. That's a top-class finish.
Well, another equaliser. What a topsy-turvy game this has been. Felix. Does this, surely? And there is the goal to re-establish their advantage.
Just watch this again. João Felix pass is inch perfect, and what a clinical finish this is. Hit with such power by Sterling. Not much chance for the keeper there. It's a great goal.
It will be very instructive to see how Arsenal respond to that setback. Saka. Nicely timed tackle. Koulibaly. Mount. Conte has it. Really getting stuck in defensively. So half an hour remaining. Gabriel Jesus. A good and fair challenge. This attack looks highly promising. Really poor timing, and some will argue that he was asking for a yellow card. And that is going to mean a caution.
The referee is absolutely right. He knew what he was doing there.
And they will make the change now. Firing it towards goal! Well, not quite the tantalising free kick he was hoping for. Goalkeeper's ball. Mount. He drives it in. Read it superbly to take back possession. Martin Odegaard. Gabriel Jesus. very effective play in possession. He's trying to create something. It's wholehearted defending, and the concession of a corner here.
Well, it's been a while, but these fans are now...
Oh, cleared off the line. Alert defending. Zinchenko. Opportunity to deliver the cross. 20 minutes remaining. Arsenal pushing forward with options available. Ideal for the goalkeeper, for any keeper. Conte. Well, they're sitting ever deeper. Couldn't find a teammate. Through. In here. And they're making a change. Bukayo Saka.
As we can see, Arsenal dominated the ball in the last 15 minutes. And while they've created plenty of chances, they still haven't found that equaliser. With time running out, it needs to happen sooner rather than later.
Well, first they have a bit of defending to do. No problems for the keeper. Chelsea did well to regain control of it. Kai Havertz. Joao Felix. Oh, what a fine save, and a timely one, Stuart.
Well, that does give them some hope, because that would have been the end.
Short corner routine. Firing it towards goal. He's made sure nothing came of that. And the danger is averted. 5 minutes remaining, and one thing is certain, no one is leaving because it's still close. And the ruling is offside here. And time for the change now. Aubameyang, and here's Joao Felix. Oh, he tripped out with the keeper.
It hasn't been a great performance, but the fans have been brilliant. Just listen to the noise. Can the players respond and find this equaliser?
Cucurella. Mount. Aubameyang. And Aubameyang saw his pass gobbled up. The electronic board has been held in the air, and we're going to have a minimum of 4. This could square the game, and the ball is loose. Well, no damage done. Joao Felix. Successful intervention, winning the ball back.
Well, this is building up to a nail-biting finish. These Arsenal fans are making so much noise. Can they get the equaliser here?
Plenty of players waiting in the middle. Pretty straightforward defending, dealing with that cross. So the final whistle, and what we can say officially now is that Chelsea have picked up maximum points from this fixture.
Well, Derek, it was a tight game. Both sides had their moments and chances, but overall they just about shaded it. A well-earned victory.
Good looking sequence. Kovacic. Kovacic! And return to Conte. Oh, he's done it! But hang on, offside is the verdict here. It's not...